All right. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One and I am your spiritual advisor. All right. Listen, thank you so much for choosing me, for watching my channel, plugging in, because please believe I choose you like we say from the hood, from my hood at least, every motherfucking day. Point blank, period. While you're here, please make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss a motherfucking thing. Don't get caught lacking out on these streets, all right? Because when it go down, I don't want to hear about it, all right? Because you should have been here, tapped in. Also, make sure you like this video, all right? Even though we asking about your business, it might not be yours, but even if it ain't, it's somebody's. So sip accordingly, all right? We are doing your ha 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 ha. Somebody laughing. Ha 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 ha. Straight to the bank. All right. Somebody poking fun. All right. Somebody talking shit. Somebody flossing, flexing. This is also a video where there was an energy of kind of laughing at somebody's misfortune because you had it going on. Maybe the table of the energy flipped. All right. The script flipped here. Sagittarius. All right, so we're going to get into what's surrounding you for August. We're pulling an oracle card first, which is the overall energy. Spirit can choose, pull from past, present, or future. Apply as it resonates. If it doesn't, just enjoy the show. But yeah, an oracle card, then a mini spread. We'll clarify with the tea, and then close with the fortune cookies. All right. So Sagittarius, straight to the bank. Okay, it may mean something to you by 50 Cent. It's playing in the background. All right, we have Divine Source. Help me to know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. That felt good. That felt like a calm. I felt like a peace here. So if you are experiencing some challenges in your finances, all right, maybe you're running around to and fro trying to do this, trying to do. I get the feeling of like a boat and it has holes in it and is leaking, and like that meme, you're going around trying to plug up the holes to keep the ship from sinking. Also, but if you remember that meme, it was people in the back that was drilling holes that was trying to sink the ship. This is relevant for somebody, all right? Sagittarius, in business, could be talking about money, but also family, because that toxic ties can affect your money also. So that's what I'm getting, like when you're working, trying to build, trying to establish something, trying to make sure that you're good, trying to make sure that your people are good. And you may have some people around you where you feel like you just have to work doubly hard, where you're trying to like they're trying to sabotage your efforts. All right. Sludging through mud. I get an image of a vehicle like in the mud, kind of spinning here. All right. Know that even with all of that, God is the divine source here. All right. Everything's going to work out according to his plan. Trust that. All right. You'll know what moves to make. You'll know how to maneuver. You'll know how to get yourself out of whatever this is, but don't exhaust yourself trying to force it. All right. Know that it's coming. Get in that mindset. Okay. Now, again, I haven't pulled the spread, but that's just the energy that I get intuitively. We'll see what it really is surrounding your abundance. I get money. All right. It's playing in the background by 50 Cent. All right. Is nothing like when God turned the situation around. I think of Kanye West during that period in his life where he was down by like, what was it, like some crazy, like 53 million, 80 million or something. And then homie flipped the script and now he's a billionaire. Probably then when he was down, everybody talked shit. Everybody's like, oh, this and this and that, and ran through the mill, and homie stayed quiet. He kept his head down. He worked. He stayed innovative. He stayed creating. He stayed, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to pivot. Sometimes you just got to divert. And when you do that, he also recognized that God was his source. He also, I just heard gave up book The Ghost or something like that. That takes a humbling when you realize that, even at one time you could have something, but then after that you may not have it. And a lot of times when that happens, that's God humbling you. So even despite your best efforts, you can't bring yourself out of that. That's a God thing. All right. So get some humility, get on your altar, get in your prayer closet, go take a walk. You can meet God anywhere. That's the great thing about him. You know what I mean? You don't have to go far. You just got to call him. All right. But anyway, in that situation, he understood. I mean, I don't know him like that, but I'm just saying, you understand what I'm talking about? Like you know when you know, and you call him, and homie flipped the whole situation. He getting money right now, big money, and it wasn't probably nobody. If you had asked anybody at that time, like, damn, could this person get out? How you gonna dig himself out? Even though the talent is undeniable, and I don't know why I'm talking. He ain't Sagittarius. You got Sag in your chart? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, this may apply. Maybe you need to hear this. You know what I mean? Maybe you down or whatever, and you need to know, like, how do I turn this? Look to your people. Look to good examples. If there is examples out there, probably then. Nobody felt like he was going to come out of that. Everybody probably talked shit, was down, and he just stayed quiet and totally flipped it. If it happened for one, it can happen for you. That's the perfect example. All right. Look around for examples. Put your thinking cap on. Okay. But understand that God has to be at the front of it. All right. Yeah, man. You still got it. It ain't went nowhere. Shit. Shake it off. Who the star? You. Ace of Cups. With the star here, you may have Aquarius in your chart here, but you ain't lost. You haven't lost your star power or anything like that just because you are down or may be experiencing some challenges here. Get your confidence back, get your love back for yourself. There's a new beginning out here. All right. But what is the star? It's healing. It's replenishment. You see the North Star up there, the white, like it's source. It's God. All right. It's time for transformation. You need to get out of old energy, old stagnant energy. There's a new beginning here. But to embrace and get this new beginning, it has to start with love. It has to move in love, and not only love for others, love for God, love for yourself, most importantly, right? Because if you don't have love for yourself, it's hard to feel like you are worthy of a new beginning. You are worthy of change, especially if you're down and out. All right. But you do have a new beginning. If you're looking for a new beginning, it is through divine. It is, you have something to give. You have something to offer the world here with this star card, all right? Who was that in the background? Lil Wayne? Okay. Yes, this all starts with you here. You have some disappointment. All right. 5 of Cups here. I heard somebody pulled a rabbit out of the hat. What is this 5 of Cups? Yeah, I just feel like you're going through a rough patch. Maybe some people have left you down. I don't think you have what you started with because there's no fruit or anything on this trees, but I feel like intuitively you understand why, and you know that you need to make some sort of sacrifice to, like old seeds. It's like going to buy plant seeds and you open the bag and it's all right, or it's not a good batch. You can't plant with the same things. If it's recognize the seasons, okay? Recognize what season that you are in. Mourn for it, mourn for how the way you used to do things, how the way you used to go about it, how the way you used to get whatever, but understand God is doing a new thing. All right. I just heard cut your losses here. Somewhere you need to cut your losses. Something is not fruitful. Okay. It's only leading to disappointment here. So go ahead and stop trying to do all these magic tricks and make it happen or whatever. Like, let that shit go. What else? For I know the plans that I have for you, not that you have for you. And maybe that's why you're frustrated. Maybe that's why you're pissed off. Maybe that's why you know what I mean? You're trying to do things in your own power. But have you asked God? This is your oracle. Divine source. Have you talked to God about it? Are you still in your ego? All right. And when it's not going you cutting and tearing up shit, probably going off on all. It's God. Five of Wands. It's heavy fighting around somebody. You fighting, they fighting, the homies fighting, you and your girl, like everybody fighting here. Everybody fighting. Look at these fives. Fives are changed. All right. Fives are changed. I heard love loss here. There may be some love lost here, and I'm also hearing no love lost here. Well, if there's no love lost here with people, places, and things, like let that shit go. You got shit to do. You got shit to do. You got a whole bunch of stagnant energy. You got a whole. It's like an oppressive, pressing type of energy. And you do have some enemies working against you. Look at them around the fire and shit. You do. You got a lot of opposition, but are you going to focus on the pain, the problem, or are you going to focus on the promise? Right? Divine source. Focus on the promise. Cut your losses. Cut these toxic ties. I don't know what kind of this is the calling on your life here. Literally, Ace of Cups and the Star. But you cannot take this negative drama. Like you said, can't take the hood everywhere. I love my people, but that's just facts. If you want to stay in old energy, then you're going to continue to get the same results here. Waka Flocka foreign shit is on or finna come on in the background. Where are you trying to go? What you trying to do? If you're being asked, I just heard turn over a new leaf. Okay. Turn over a new leaf, divert, and I don't give a fuck. You can't, when you're trying to move and you're trying to do and you're trying to manifest, you can't give a fuck about what these people got to say. If they want to stay in that Five of Wands, if they want to stay in drama, if they want to stay, you know what resides there. And if that's how you want to live your fucking life, then kudos. All right, then don't fucking complain about your bag or what ain't happened with this and that bag. And you know what God told you to give up. You know that. So do that shit. And if you don't want to do it, then stop complaining. Shut the fuck up. Period. Period. You have an opportunity for love here because the Ace of Cups is here. So there is a divine connection. Maybe someone you see as a star. Now, I ain't talking about, we ain't getting into the generals yet. This is about abundance, but there is abundance in divine connections. Connecting with the right people that mean you well, that want to see you prosper. Okay? There's a difference. Know that and move towards that. Yeah, nature. By yourself, go dolo so you can hear spirit, so you can hear the Holy Spirit. You're being called to move. You know this though. You know this though. Isolate yourself so you can win. Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck here. Come up from among them. Period. You want a new beginning? You want a new change? All right. I just heard get right with God. Somebody, granny or somebody, maybe even if it wasn't you, if you wasn't always, but a church person or something like that. But somebody's ancestors definitely coming through who was. Okay. They've been speaking to you. I don't know who passed on. I'm feeling that for somebody here, Sagittarius. Even if you're not a Sag and you're just here, they're coming through very, very clear. Yeah, stubborn. A stubborn, aggressive person. That's what this Five of Wands and this Five of Cups is. You fighting the process. You fighting the change, saying that you want change, but you're fighting it. You're fighting against what you were being told to do here. Frying pan. Somebody's in hot shit. Trouble and accusations here. Maybe some people can't tell you nothing. I don't know. If can't nobody tell you nothing, then what are we even talking about here? You're only down as long as you want to stay down. All right. But I don't feel like you're in a place where you feel very good about yourself, and you're not feeling very good about yourself because of the people you are surrounded by. People that are providing constant drama, constant contention, that ain't good. Look at that. Greed. All right. Beware of greed here. do not cast your pearls before swine. Somebody granny is here, a grandpa or somebody, they here. All right. This is somebody that always spoke the Bible to you, always gave you the word. They are here. All right. So you ain't, it ain't ghosts or whatever. You feel like somebody talking to you like that's source. All right. God will meet you where you at. He'll come through all type of, however he can get to you, however, but I definitely feel that. You're among swine. You're surrounded by pigs and muck and mud, and but won't love and want to be the star and want to be the six of wands and want to be the winner and want to do. And God's like, okay, you can have that. You can have all of that. But come from among them. Come from around them foolish people that got you acting foolish. That's keeping you stuck in the same damn cycles here. Get off the damn ride. All right, get off the damn ride and get into solitude here. How bad do you want it? If somebody's also exhausted with talking to you about this shit. You've been told this again and again and again and again, but somebody's stubborn here. You want a family. There's a whale down here. Family wishes can't come true. All right. Maybe you're changing the dynamics. You want to break some generational curses, change some things. All right. That requires sacrifice. Okay. But again, I'm sensing here, if you're experiencing some challenges in your money, all right, it's not going to be done by your hand. This is only going to turn around through the divine, the spirit, and that is definitely going to require separation. Okay. Separation. You may have to move. Whatever you were doing before, you're not doing in this new timeline. So that takes a humbling. If you're having a hard time letting go of, why have I always done this? Or it's always, well, then you're going to sit longer. This is a new thing. Okay. You still a star, but God is trying to do a new thing. All right. But if somebody got a stick, it's like hitting that, you bumping your head against the wall. Everybody bumping heads. Everybody bumping heads. Five of wands, five of cups. Spirit bumping heads with you, trying to get you to hear. You bumping heads with everybody because you stuck in the same cycle. You bumping heads with people that's also trying to snake you. It's a lot going on here. Separate. All right. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. Opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action. Plus, a special family reunion looks likely. I told you the energy is here. You can turn all this around. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. You dreaming about everything. You can have all of this, but first you're going to have to humble yourself. Change. That's why these fives are here. A change. I know what I'm talking about. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. You are restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. Stop swimming against the current. Stop struggling. Everything is cool. God is waiting on you. Okay? All right, Saggy? All right. If you need to book your personal reading for August, go ahead and DM me on all of my social medias. Thank you so much for the love. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share. I love you with the highest love. 1.